Hello everyone, my name is Twane Ahorangi Bartlett and I'm a Violet Red Twin Flame in Parakai, New Zealand. Thank you for liking and subscribing, for watching. I'm using my Rider-Waite deck today. For inspiration, I'm using Gaia Oracle cards. Okay, so it's Friday. I'll draw us 3 cards for today and 3 cards for the weekend. I love the quiet. Okay. First card that comes up is the Death card. Wow, this one comes up all the time, it seems. Okay, so we are finishing off with stuff. We're moving on. We have been in a state of transformation. I often associate cocooning with this card, being antisocial, not wanting to be around people, spending time by yourself, doing things that you like, that you want to do. I found with this card that I've meditated a lot. I've started new spiritual practices like yoga, meditation, a lot of self-care I get with this card as well. But most of all, cutting away dead wood, things that don't matter, bye-bye. Okay, we start our day off with that, moving on. Then, in the middle of the day, we have the Knight of Cups, and I truly feel that we're moving on in a positive way. There's no grieving here. This is just making that decision and say, okay, well, I'm moving on, traveling, literally traveling away, going across the water, traveling across a bridge to get away from it, or to be able to move on, a change of scenery that will help you to move on from those type of situations. Then we have the World card coming in at the end of a Friday. So all that hard work of moving on, inner perspectives, reconnecting with yourself, doing what you need to do to be able to move forward, you know, to create newness in your life. You're starting to have the taste of that new freshness coming into your life. Freedom, sweet, sweet freedom after all the hard emotional work that you've been doing. So the world is my oyster. And the World card together with this Knight of Cups to me is travel international perhaps. Some of us are going across the water on a long haul flight. That's definitely a possibility, or planning. It might be in the planning for you. For the weekend, we have the Three of Wands. So this is about business. Perhaps you had a really good a week at work, and now you're sort of waiting for, you know, you've cast your bread on the water, now you're waiting for your return. But I get the feeling that if you're not traveling overseas, that some of you are actually looking to go overseas. Plan it, looking, okay, well, where can I go? What can we do? It is certainly your attention is offshore with all of these cards. Okay, but if you're not in the mood for traveling, then perhaps you just want to do something local. Maybe just go away. Say, oh, well, you know, if we could get away for a weekend, where can we go? All right, so that's that. Travel is on the mind. Then we have the Two of Cups again, and this one also was a Death card. The Two of Cups and the World was a theme this week. So just to string those together, it is finishing off with old relationships, and it's starting new ones. That broadens your mind, broadens your horizons, you know, bringing all that new stuff through partnerships. So we have another partnership card here. So this is about spending time with people you truly love to hang out with. This is having those one-on-one conversations, meeting of minds, meeting of hearts is easy. I see the symbol popping out there. I can't get to the name fast enough, but there's healing coming in through these conversations, healing hanging out with this person, and reconnecting with the people who matter to you. And then we have the moon card once again. So the moon is, and also with that, two people speaking to each other, sharing your inner deepest emotions with each other, sharing your secrets with each other. How deep, how what's that beachy song? How deep is your love? That is what I get here. How deep is your love? But it's also perhaps wanting to keep something secret, not ready to come out and say, oh, you know, so-and-so is my girlfriend, or so-and-so is my boyfriend, wanting to keep a relationship secret, just wanting to keep it one-on-one, focusing on each other. This card is ruled by Pluto. So Pluto is, you know, a very intense sort of emotion. I want you all to myself. So that's a really lovely card to have. And perhaps if you want to get into planting or gardening, you know, with the cycles of the moon card is really good for that. Now, our card for inspiration is Zen Garden. So Zen Garden comes to me, it speaks to me with this death card once again, the death and the world card, actually, both of them. This is where you find your inner peace. We often say, you know, why can't we have world peace? Why are we fighting all the time? We live in a dimension of duality. It is, you know, war and peace. It's love and hate. It's black and white. It's, you know, all sorts of contrasts that we have to deal with on a daily basis. Now, in these contrasts and dualities, the only place where you can find peace is inside of yourself. So this is you connecting to your breath, and you go inside that quiet space when the world gets too much. When these changes you want to make, you start with doing it around, you know, with you. And sometimes when we move on from certain things, there's always a certain amount of chaos that comes with relationships that we leave behind, or people that we leave behind. So how do we cope with that? How do we stay centered amidst the chaos that is happening around us? And it is to go inside of yourself, to find your inner peace, because peace, you'll experience peace outside of yourself when you have peace inside of yourself. And we create peace inside of ourselves by reconnecting with the self through breath and say, everything is okay, this too shall pass. So I wish everybody a beautiful weekend, a beautiful, peaceful weekend where you can enjoy your inner Zen garden and the people you love to hang out with. So have a good one, everybody. Safe travels. Light and love.